game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. George. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
From deep, Morant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. For 3, Maxey. And the three-pointer goes.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Releases. And that one's good. Morant.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Outside Oubre. They get the rebound. Out left to the wing. Pass to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Second chance shot. The rebound by Edey.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Offensive rebound. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Edey. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's George on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Jackson right side to the wing, right side. Here's Edey. Embiid covers. Snatched up. Back to Aldama. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
George feels it out a bit. From outside the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Now here's Aldama. Over George. Aldama, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Grimes. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And here's Morant outside. The Sixers trailing. Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Up top, Bane to the left wing. And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Maxey, that's good.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Edie. Three-pointer. Paul George pulls down the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Left side, Morant. Jackson for three. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Sixers ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for Memphis, Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark, then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. Pass to Kennard. There's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Butler. Edwards finds Butler. There's a screen. Up and over Kennard. Butler can't get it to go.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Butler. Screen by Embiid. The shot by Butler, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Kennard outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Now here's Walker. Back to Embiid. Over to the wing. Yabusele sends it home from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Council, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Lowry comes in for Butler.
First team foul.
Here's Kennard. Pass to Pippen. From behind the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And here's Edwards. Lets the three fly, bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And here's Lowry from the arc. The kick out to Walker. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Pippen pass to Kennard. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Here's Council. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Grizzlies trail by 7. Kennard on the wing. Walker with a steal. The 3 ball. Philadelphia with another miss. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
3 points.
The Sixers lead by 4. for three. Lowry gets the three to fall. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kennard with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Kennard can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Right side Edwards. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry outside. Kept alive. The shot no good. Grizzlies trail by 7. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Substitution on the court.
Moran against Lowry. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Edwards. Barry.
The officials will have 2.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
32, the Grizzlies, 22.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
they've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Maxey surveys. Offline with a three. Grizzlies trail by 7. Kicks it out to Bain. Maxey against Morant. From downtown. That shot, no good. Well, the 76ers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break for 3. Drains the triple. Maxey's got 9 points.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And now the Sixers on the break. There's the triple. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 10. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Bain, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Drummond with the ball. Still no points. Drummond with the screen. For 3, Maxey. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. Tries again. Pass to Oubre. Now Maxey. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
George with it. He's picked up by Bain. George against Bain. Drummond passes to George. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the 76ers lead by 14.
because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent three, George adds a lot to this offense.
Kicks it out to Bane. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Sixers lead by 14. George passes to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies trail by 17. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the 76ers with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. On the wing, Bane takes a three. Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 5 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Three-pointer. The kick out to Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Jackson for three. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Maxey. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's scooped up. From outside the arc. Tries to keep it alive. And the 76ers get it back.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking him to the task. Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Over Drummond. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Philadelphia. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Philadelphia leading by 16. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Pippen in the point guard. Outside Butler. No good with the triple. Memphis shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pippen, pass to Bane. From the elbow. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Bane. To the right side. Here we go. Pass to Pippen. Outside Bane. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Yabusele. Here's McCain. Out to Gordon. Fires for three. No luck on that one. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Count the basket. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Yabusele sinks the tray. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
A nice shot by McCain. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
4-3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Aldama outside. Pass to Clark. This one for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And here's Butler outside. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. Council, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Embiid. Goes to the fadeaway. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Right side Moran. And another miss by Memphis.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Gordon doing a nice job there, showing you relentless offensive energy on the glass. Well done.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Council. The three. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From the wing. And the basket by Bane. The Sixers lead by 19. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to McCain from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Joel Embiid.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Morant, the pass to Bane. On the wing, Bane. Three-pointer. Joel Embiid with the board. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
McCain's shot is off. Here's Morant on the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam. So it's Philadelphia now. Embiid passes to Butler. The three is up. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Embiid can't hit. Outside Bane. Launches it. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff.
this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at center. Here's George. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Maxey. Pass to George. Here's Grimes. For the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A three from Strus. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
4-on-3 break. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. George has got 5 points so far.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
Garland kicks to Strus. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Embiid's shot is good.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Garland against Maxey. The deep three from Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, he'll avoid driving the paint. So Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Garland. Knocks down the three ball.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Oubre, no one around him. Another three for Philadelphia.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Paul George with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's George. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And George kicks to Maxey. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. That ties it up. Strus has got 6.
3-point.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
On the top of the key. Another miss by Maxey. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. They get the rebound. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by George.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. Then for the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Garland. Floats one up. Hunter for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
George with the ball. Garland picks him up. Back to George. Pass to Grimes. There's the screen. Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. DeAndre Hunter out there with Mobley. Then there's Javonte Green. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the one. Such a wide open look. Lowry's got himself on the board with three there.
I love the response from Lowry. When you drain a three on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
For three, Hunter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lowry passes to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Gordon's checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Walker. There's the three. Edwards dishes to Lowry. Edwards with the screen for Lowry. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Jerome. Hunter for three. They get it back. Mobley kicks to Hunter. With the drive, and that one good. Hunter's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Lowry passes to Gordon. And here's Walker outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Jerome. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Walker finds Embiid. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots the three.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kick out to Walker. Drills it from outside. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Out to Edwards. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell looking it over. Shoots it. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 3. Edwards passes to Lowry. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gordon. Outside Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. Garland with it. Lowry picks him up. Garland kicks to Hunter. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. George against Mobley. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Mitchell. Strus with it. Allen a screen on Oubre. A 3 from Strus. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Maxey. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Strus against George. From the arc.
So we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easily.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Shoots over Garland. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen outside. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Allen. Outside Garland. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, George. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 8.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Mobley outside. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Mobley dishes to Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Launches it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 7 points in the game.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And George kicks to Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Embiid in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And Cleveland with another turnover here.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hunter's checked in.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
Mitchell outside. Mobley finds Hunter. Back to Mobley. Allen passes to Garland. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Embiid for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Now Mitchell. 40 seconds left in the third. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Garland. 76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. 8 points for him. Loads it up there for Mobley. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Philadelphia with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Maxey looking it over. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 9 points now in the quarter. And stolen by Drummond. It's not going to go for him. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Wade out there with Hunter. Then there's Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in at the 2. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Hunter with a screen on Lowry. The wide open look here for Garland. Drops in the tray.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Lowry passes to Walker. The 3. Outside for Lowry. Wade against Drummond. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 3. From outside the arc. The kick out to Walker. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Okiki's checked in for Dean Wade.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Thompson sets the pick for Strus. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Outside Lowry. For three, Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Garland the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Oubre against Hunter. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Walker. Nifty move. Drives to the hoop. Right side Lowry. Lowry a screen on Garland. For three, Oubre. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Cleveland moving it up. Oh, Hunter in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Lowry dishes to Walker. Oubre sets the screen for Edwards. Oubre outside. And the 3-ball is good. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Here's Jerome. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Walker taking his time here. Outside for Lowry. Nailed from 3-point land. And now it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Drummond passes to Lowry. Oubre outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. George comes in for Edwards. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Maxey.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Defensive foul.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Garland kicks to Strus. Let's go. Rebound by the 76ers. The deep 3 from George. Missed. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.
cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. Payne with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Puts up a 3. That one's good. Desmond Payne for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Payne against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Now here's Strus. Guarded closely. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. The rebound by Edey.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. BA?
Thanks for that, Allie. Nails it from 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Payne. Morant with a screen on Mitchell. Payne from deep 3-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And a deep 3 from Strus. And Cleveland another 3. Here's Morant. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Payne. That's his first foul. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. Garland against Morant. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Pass to Mobley. Fires the 3. Cleveland again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Here's Edey. And here's Morant. Takes the 3. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Garland scanning the floor. From deep. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant. Let's go with a 3. Mobley grabs the board. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Cans it with nobody near him. Hunter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edey. Allen defending from 7 feet away. Good work there as it goes. Edey's got 7 points in the game. Outside Hunter. Fades. Fires in the triple. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cleveland on top. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Mobley. Then it's Javonte Green. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Pass to Jerome. Jacks up a 3. There's a screen. Jerome on the wing. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Jerome's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Kennard way outside. From beyond the arc, and then some. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. The 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. Okoro outside. And here's Hunter for 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Kennard for 3. Drops in the 3. Kennard's got 6.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Jerome on the wing. Fires from deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Grizzlies trail by 6. Kennard outside. Clark with the screen. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. The 3 is up, and it's Green missing. Memphis trailing here. Aldama, the pass to Kennard. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter with the ball, and it's Aldama picking him up. Mobley on a screen. Hunter passes to Green. Here's Jerome. Launches a 3. Aldama grabs a board. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Clark outside. Shoots. The putback. Ball stolen. A Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. Hunter, a screen on Clark. Garland against Clark. Hunter, a screen on Clark. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. Fades back. Cleveland again missing. Grizzlies trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson against Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Here's Mitchell. Strus with a screen on Bain. The three from Mitchell. No good there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. For 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
From deep, Mobley. No good on the shot. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Bain with a screen on Garland. Left side Bain. Over Mitchell. Bain, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Bain. Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Bain. Garland for 3. He buries it from 3.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Morant against Garland. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. The 3 from Mitchell, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner, and he will adapt.
Pass to Edey. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's in there. Edey's got 9.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Morant against Garland. Mobley, right side. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. Mobley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Edey for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Here's Edey. Allen defending. Outside Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Pulls up. Strus grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Offensive board. Out to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both teams will make substitutions, and he sinks the second. Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Aldama with it. To end the run. Kicks it out to Clark. Aldama in the post. Guarded by Okoro. Aldama, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Mobley, a screen on Jackson. Hunter passes to Okoro. From behind the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Aldama. Sinks it from distance. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Hunter passes to Jerome. Hunter the screen. Here's Jerome. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Darius Garland. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Jerome in at the 2. Here's Garland. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Back to Hunter. Pass to Garland. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain surveying the D. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Okiki. That three's off the mark.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
The 3 from Bain. And another 3 from Memphis.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
They set the screen. Garland for 3. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
Outside Bain. Picked by Aldama. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Bain. Cleveland leading by 10. And a deep 3 from Strus. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And here's Hunter for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Garland for three. They get it back. Outside Strus. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edie's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Mitchell with room to shoot. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Pass to Bain, 13 feet out, and he knocks the jumper down.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Garland finds Strus. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Three ball, Donovan Mitchell.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They lead by 11. Garland for three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Morant. Here's Edie. Allen defending. And it's Edie missing. Cleveland leading by 11.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Cavaliers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And as it was happening, as it was... Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And so it's Memphis with it. On the wing, Bain. Over Mitchell. Bain, no good. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And here are the Grizzlies. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Edie. Checked by Mitchell. Fires from way outside. Oh, count it! Did that just happen, Coach?
That should be worth more than 3 points.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
like a potential blow. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Chalk up 2 there.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
And here's George for 3. Hands it from downtown.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here is Wells. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now Oubre. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. And that one's good, George.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Edey gets the bucket.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now, here is George. He's got 6. Pass to Grimes. Oubre, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Wells. This one for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
The open shot, Oubre. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And stolen by Maxey. Pulls up for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 now.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. The 76ers also with a sub. Abusele's checked in. Offensive rebound. Clark inside. He's covered by Maxey. The 76ers leading by 5. Oubre for 3. Edey with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
To the left wing. Oubre against Clark. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Puts one up from 19. No good off the front iron. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for 80. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Shots good from Butler. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Kennard for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Here's McCain. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The shot missing. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Out of bounds.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Lowry, Gordon out there with Edwards. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Kennard. And the 3 off target. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Lowry against Pippen. Here's Huff. Back to Pippen. For 3. And again, Memphis no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. The kick out to Walker. Clock at 6. Drummond sets the screen for Walker. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Payton for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fader on the way. The 76ers again can't hit it. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. That cuts the lead to single digits. Wells has got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Morant with the steal. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Unstoppable full court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the bucket.
Edwards, good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to McCain. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Walker with it. Now guarded by Wells. And Walker kicks to Lowe. Here's McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards a screen on Morant. Takes the 3. McCain's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Clark left side. Payne for 3. That one doesn't drop. Philadelphia's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Bane. Still scoreless.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Walker. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Morant, that's for 2. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got 0 chance on defense.
Pass to Walker. Goes up on the wing, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so we conclude the first half. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
George passes to Maxey. Spins. George sets a screen for Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Off target with his 3. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Wells wide open. That 3 off the mark. Now the 76ers on the break. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Grimes. The 76ers with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Grimes. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 10. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Maxey finds Oubre. The 3 ball. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Payne for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Pass to Grimes. Here's the three. And Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant scanning the floor. And stolen by Maxey. And now the 76ers on the break. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
What is going on right now?
Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Pass to Bain. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Coming to the floor for the 76ers, number 16, Lonnie Walker the fourth.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Here's Edey. Misses the three. Philadelphia leading by 12. Maxey finds George. Launches it. And Bain pulls it down. Bain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pippen kicks to Morant. Back to Pippen. Oubre with the steal. Maxey against Morant. Oubre outside. Oubre, a screen on Jackson. And that one's good, George.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
And it's Clark in the corner. Outside for Jackson. Off target from outside. Gets it off. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, George is out there with Edwards. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then there's Lowry. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Clark. Aldama finds Pippen. Now here's Wells on the wing. Bain. Over Walker. Bain, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. That's a two-pointer from Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Outside for Pippen. Outside, Bain. Second shot opportunity. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
They double-team Walker. Pass to Embiid. Walker against Bain. And that's going to be a travel. Some changes for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. The kick out to Bain. Fires the three. And again, Memphis no good. Philadelphia leading by 14. George passes to Grimes. George against Bain. Pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. The 76ers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
76er substitution. Number 16. Lonnie Walker.
Front past the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Morant for three. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And here's Walker outside. And it's rebounded by Morant.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Jackson has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Maxey. Hits the three-point bomb.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
There's Walker with the three. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 16. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Over to the wing. Here's Edie, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
There's the triple. Pass to Wells. Goes back up. Bain kicks to Wells. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. And now the 76ers on the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bain passes to Morant. Here's Edie. Stolen by Walker. Wells with the steal. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Shoots a fadeaway. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here's George. The 3-ball. Mitchell grabs a miss. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
George has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Garland against Maxey. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Inside. Out to Mobley. There's the triple. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to Oubre. 3-pointer. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Strus. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland.
Coming onto the floor for York.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Allen can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. George for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Garland. Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Oubre. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. For 3, Maxey. And the 3-pointer goes.
Maxey making sure to get that shot off, a quality shot in time. Great poise.
Garland looking around. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oubre, a screen on Allen. Embiid's got space. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Hits the 3-pointer.
And you see Garland out there running, hustling to make a play.
Maxey finds Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Hunter. Allen a screen. Pass to Garland. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Screen by Embiid. For three, Maxey. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter. He knocks it down.
There's 2 minutes to review the play.
They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Lonnie Walker. He's out there with Kyle Lowry. Edwards out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Embiid a screen on Green. Walker for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's Jerome. Fires for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Lowry outside. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Okoro, no good. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Yabusele. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside for Green. Okoro outside. The 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Philadelphia with another miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And the bucket is good.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Walker for 3, and he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Okoro with the ball, picked up by Lowry. Okoro passes to Green. Strus, he's checked in for Green.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Hunter can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to McCain. They still need this. It's deflected. From outside the arc. And Strus good for 3. Strus has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Walker. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Lowry surveys the D. Pass to Walker. Edwards a screen on Strus. Walker finds Edwards. 4 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Edwards. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Strus. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pass to Jerome. Hunter against Drummond. From deep, Strus. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 5. Here's McCain. He's scoreless. That shot wide open.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, deflected. Lowry with a steal. Got it off in time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Strus. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Embiid passes to Grimes. And here's George for the tie. The offensive rebound to the paint. Pass to Grimes. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 6 points.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Mobley outside. Garland with the ball. Maxey covering. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. Garland for 3. 6 points for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. They set the pick. George for 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Mobley on a screen. Oubre with a steal. George for 3. On target from range.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Mobley on a screen. Garland, the pass to Strus. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Garland. 4-3. Paul George pulls it in. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Maxey. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. From the arc. Now here's Allen. Shoots over George. Cleveland again missing. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Maxey for the lead. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
Right side, Mitchell. Garland for 3. Drains the triple. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
George for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that 6th sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. He drops it from range.
And sometimes with George, it doesn't really matter where he's squaring up from. If he's in rhythm, even from distance, you've got to get a hand in his face or he'll drain it.
Outside Mitchell. Knocked loose. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Allen against George. Pass to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Back to George. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Allen outside. Looking to end the run. And that's not going to go. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And the 76ers, look at who they've got. George out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Walker in at the 2. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Oubre. For 3, Lowry. Offensive rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland for 3. Counted from distance. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Spins. Pass to Drummond. Now Lowry. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hunter, a screen on Lowry. Garland, the pass to Hunter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Paul George. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for the Sixers.
Tyrese Maxey.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's Garland on the drive. Here's Jerome. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Walker for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hunter. And again, it's Cleveland converting. 76ers trail by 6. To stop the run, Drummond passes to Oubre. Outside Maxey. And there's the screen. Back to Oubre. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Mobley, a screen on Walker. Out to Garland. On the wing, Strus. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game. Paul George, he's checked in for Edwards. Right side, Maxey. Fires from deep. And the 76ers another 3.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Maxey passes to George. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Oubre. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Strus. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Garland with a screen on George. And here's Strus outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Walker passes to George. Maxey against Garland. George for 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 11 in the second half.
And because of Paul George's composure and even-keeled nature, his teammates have great trust in him in these situations.
Garland, pass to Strus. Allen a screen. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. The rebound by Embiid.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Allen with a screen on Oubre. From deep, Mitchell. That one no good. So it's Philadelphia now. George outside to take the lead. No good from three-point range. Right side, Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Oh, it's good! He hit it!
That's a big-time shot by a big...
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Maxey, Garland, and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's a screen. Maxey passes to George. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers shooting just under 40% from the field. It's stolen by Maxey. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. George scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Mobley on a screen. Strus the pass to Mobley. Drills it from deep. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 20 points.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
No coverage that time.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
Allen with it. Allen with a screen on Oubre. From deep, Strus. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Oubre. George against Strus. Screen by Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Strus grabs the miss.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Garland against Maxey. Garland, the pass to Strus. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Philadelphia making a change here. Walker's checked in. Garland for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Jacks up a 3. The Sixers again can't hit. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Pass to Strus. A deep 3. Paul George pulls it in.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
The effort on the glass, fantastic. Helps them overcome the size disparity.
Knocks it down from distance. George's shot is good.
3 points.
And so the Cavaliers take the win.
With Bain out on the wing. Jaron Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the center position. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the one. Now Strus. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Max Strus for 3. Strus has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Cleveland. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. Payne for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Indoors, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
The wide open look here for Garland. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mobley is screened. To the middle. It's Strus on the wing. Kept alive. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
Morant left side. to Bain. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. For the three. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Garland fires from way outside. A kick out to Mobley. Stolen by Garland. Fires from deep. It's deflected. Now Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Right wing. Here's Edey. Covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Another shot. Edey gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Mobley, left side. No good from outside. Memphis leading. In the corner, it's Bain. Morant against Garland. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 5.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Bain. Wells with it. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Morant against Garland. Allen for 3. Good on the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Connects from three-point range. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Mitchell with it. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
DeAndre Hunter out there with the Coral. Then it's Green. Then there's Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mobley. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 7. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. The trade.
Come on.
Mobley misses. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go small.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Green kicks to Okoro. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Kennard for three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mobley, a screen on Jackson. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Clock at 6. Hunter, no one around him. Another three for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Kennard for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Green. Memphis also making some changes. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Garland against Pippen. There's the pick. On its way from Hunter for two. Strus kicks to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Shoots a fader. Wells grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
A three-pointer is right on target.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The wide-open shot from Strus. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Buries it from three-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Bain for three. Again, the miss by Bain. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mobley, left side. The offensive rebound. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now, here's Hunter. From downtown. And here's Garland for three. Pass to Strus. Fires the three. Hunter kicks to Garland. Over Bain. A kick out to Mobley. And another shot. He gets it in there. Mobley's got his first basket of the night.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Pippen sets a screen for Bain. Back to Pippen. It could go. And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5. A 3 from Strus. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Bane. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mobley. Now Strus. Allen with it. 3-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bane passes to Morant. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. For 3, Mitchell, and he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Cleveland.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 9 points.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. From deep. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mobley kicks to Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Bane way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Bane against Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Right side Bane. Stolen by Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Memphis trailing here. The 3 from Morant. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Aldama. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Garland way outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane kicks to Jackson. Back to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mobley misses. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Bane, no good. The Cavaliers have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Drills the 3-pointer.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Bane finds Aldama. Puts up a 3. Edey gets the bucket.
80's got 5 now.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Here's Morant. And the layup falls. 10 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell passes to Garland. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Thompson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 4 on the clock. Bain with it. Garland picks him up. Pippen with the bucket.
Assist from Desmond Bain.
And here is Garland. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
No good from Clark. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Number 32, Dean Wade.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The 3 from Garland. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Offensive rebound. Hunter, a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Aldama.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Garland kicks to Wade. For 3. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Popped up there for Wade.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And the dunk by Wells.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Wade, a screen on Bain. Out to Wade. Strus, a screen on Clark. Three-pointer, Wade. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Wells with it. Wade picks him up. They get it back. Now, here's Wells.
2 minutes remaining.
Off target from outside. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Clark. Bain against Garland. Wade sets the pick for Garland. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bain with the bucket.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Wade, a screen on Pippen. And a deep 3 from Garland. The long-distance 3 is buried. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Bain for three. Offensive rebound. Clark kicks to Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jerome. Now, here's Strus. Bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Garland from deep three-point land. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Aldama. Bain for three. Again, the miss by Bain. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot three at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The second one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he nails the third.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I